What's up, everybody? Today we're diving into a question people have asked for centuries. How do you know when God is speaking to you? I'm breaking down 3 wild signs that God might be sending you a message right now. Forget burning bushes. These are modern-day signs happening all around you. Sometimes figuring out what God wants feels like assembling IKEA furniture with missing instructions, right? But today, we're making it simple and fun. Buckle up, because we're about to decode the divine DMs. Is God using your phone, your cat, or your GPS to get your attention? Let's find out. The first sign might be happening on your phone as we speak. Sign number 1. Unusual coincidences. What I call divine glitches in the matrix. You know those moments that are so perfectly timed, you can't help but wonder if the universe is in on a joke? Maybe you're feeling lost, you ask for a sign, and suddenly your phone autocorrects God to good. It seems random, but what if it's not? What if that's the nudge you needed? These little moments start stacking up. You worry about money, then find cash on the sidewalk. You think of an old friend, and they call you out of nowhere. It's like a cosmic domino effect, too perfect to be chance. Sure, maybe it's luck once or twice, but when it keeps happening, you have to wonder if someone's pulling the strings. God's messages aren't always loud. Sometimes they're hidden in everyday life. He'll use anything, your phone, a song on the radio, a random book page, to get your attention. These aren't accidents, they're little winks from the universe. Imagine you're the star of your own movie, and God is dropping clues just for you. It's a breadcrumb trail leading you toward your purpose. So next time something weirdly perfect happens, don't dismiss it. Pause. Ask yourself, is this just a glitch or is it a message? Start seeing these moments as a secret code between you and the Creator. Once you look for it, you'll see it everywhere. This week, become a coincidence collector. Write down every strange, perfectly timed thing that happens. You'll be amazed at how quickly the evidence piles up. The universe isn't random. Someone's got your back. So, are you paying attention? These signs are everywhere, waiting for you to notice. Don't ignore the little things. They might be the biggest messages. God's texting you, but are you reading the messages? Let's move to the next sign. It's even more personal. Sign number 2. That persistent thought that just won't leave you alone. You know the one. It pops up in the shower while driving, or right before you fall asleep. It's not just a random idea. It feels important, like it was planted there. Maybe it's a nudge to call your mom, start a new project, or help your neighbor. You try to ignore it, distract yourself, but it keeps coming back. Sometimes it even shows up in weird ways, like seeing your neighbor's name in a movie, or a sale on fence supplies right after you think about helping him. Okay, maybe your dog isn't barking in Morse code, but you get the idea. When a thought is from God, it doesn't just show up once, it echoes everywhere. It's a divine marketing campaign, showing up in conversations, media, and even your own dreams. God often calls us to action through these persistent thoughts. They usually push us out of our comfort zone, nudging us to grow or help others. The Bible is full of stories like this. Think Noah building an ark after a relentless nudge. So how do you know if it's from God or just your imagination? Test it. Does it align with love, kindness, and growth? Does it encourage you to be better or help someone? If it's a positive push, it might just be divine. If it's a thought to rob a bank, yeah, that's not God. But if it's to forgive, to serve, or to create, pay attention. Don't fight these thoughts. Lean in, pray about them, and listen for confirmation. Sometimes, the next step in your life starts with that one idea you can't shake. So, what's that thought you keep having? Maybe it's your next big mission. Don't ignore it. Explore it. Ask God, is this you? Then watch for the signs and confirmations. That persistent thought could be your calling. Ready for the wildest sign of all? Let's talk about the divine conspiracy. This is when God gets loud. Here's how it works. Sign number 3, the divine conspiracy. When God stops whispering and starts using a megaphone. Suddenly, everyone around you is delivering the same message over and over until you can't ignore it. It starts small. A friend mentions something you've been thinking about. Then your grandma brings it up out of nowhere. Next, a barista suggests you try something new, and your Uber driver shares a story that hits home. It's not just coincidence, it's a coordinated intervention. When you hear the same advice from multiple unrelated people, it's time to pay attention. God knows we're stubborn, so he sends a whole team of messengers. He turns ordinary people into his delivery service. It's like the universe is ringing your doorbell from every direction. This is how God breaks through our doubt. It's hard to argue with a message when it's coming at you from all sides. The Bible shows this too. Paul got a blinding light, a voice, and then a person to confirm the message. Today, it's less blinding light, more baristas and Uber drivers. So listen to the conversations you're having. Notice the recurring themes and repeated advice. When you hear the same message from different sources, stop and listen. Don't laugh it off. Recognize it as a divine conspiracy just for you. God saying, I've tried being subtle. Now I'm making it obvious. Are you listening now? Your job is to say, okay, I hear you, loud and clear. These moments are God's way of confirming your next step. Don't ignore the pattern. Embrace it. The universe is conspiring for your good. So what's the message you keep hearing? Maybe it's time to act on it. God's not just whispering, he's shouting. Are you ready to listen? Let's wrap this up. There you have it. 3 undeniable signs God is trying to speak to you. From wild coincidences to persistent thoughts and full-blown divine conspiracies, God uses the ordinary to do the extraordinary. The question is, are you paying attention? Start looking for these signs in your life this week. You'll be surprised at what you find. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and share your craziest God moment in the comments. Subscribe for more, and let's build a community that sees God in everyday life. Thanks for watching. Stay armored, stay dangerous.